Hello and good morning, everybody. How are you? Come on in the chat, everybody. I see some people in the chat already. Y'all come on up in here. I tried to be on time today. Sure did. We tried to be on time today. And welcome. Good morning, everybody. Woo. All right, you all set, Joseph? Mm-hmm. We got to say hi to some people in the chat. Hold on. Let me just get ready here. Hey, y'all. I had to get my hair together because I didn't want to wear a hat. Uh-huh. And I got one on today. All right. Okay. We're getting things together, y'all. Y'all just congregate in the chat while we're doing this. In the meantime, there go my girl Trish. That's right. Hey, Melissa. What's going on, Melissa? Yes, one of our loyalists.
People kill me on Facebook.
Why?
They want to hold a conversation and then call you and video chat like they know you. That's what I get for taking somebody that was already your friend.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But they want to have a conversation, child.
Child, I don't know what she want to have, but I can tell you what ain't going to happen.
Okay. I know that's right. Yeah, you know what? Let me turn this TV down because it might be getting feedback from it. Hold on.
Probably.
Yes, I ain't trying to get no copyrights because my monitor is turned up. Child, bye. Mm-hmm. So my monitor is turned up. Yes.
Hey, Trish, Melissa, Auntie Pee Wee, Love King.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I hope everybody's morning is going great. It's pretty cold here so far. But
Melissa, you could have done that, and I would have been okay with it.
What's that?
Melissa said she didn't even dare do that. Call me on Facebook.
At this time?
Just in general.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. But not between the hours of 11:30. And so, because, you know what, Joseph, we don't have no set time that we stay on. Like, we don't say, oh, okay, we're going to stay on for an hour. Sometimes we end up staying on for an hour, sometimes 2 hours.
Right.
I guess because the conversation be so good, we just can't just stop, just turn off. How y'all liking this new backdrop? This is the new backdrop for today.
Hey, Uncle.
We just thought we'd give y'all a little bit of us in the backdrop. A little bit more of us, because we always in the backdrop. Yes, Uncle Fred up in here. Mm-hmm. Hey, Uncle. How you doing, Uncle, this morning? Uncle, did you have some breakfast? Okay. Well, we ain't gonna keep y'all. We gonna get started. So I'm getting ready to do the countdown so we can get started. And we're gonna go to we're gonna go to the intro, and so on. Y'all know the routine. So here it go. All right, we're gonna go to the intro. Here we go.
Y'all see that?
See what? I didn't know he had
Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
No, folks, I was just trying to figure out how to record.
I am not for play, boo-boo. I am not for play.
Hey y'all,
Hey,
what's going on?
my light. Can you
Oh yes, hold on.
please? I look red. Thank you. Now I
Bring
look
it
a
to the
little
light.
brighter, but
Bring it to the light. No, Joseph,
I'm
you need to
still
put it right here
red.
just a little bit more.
Is that better?
Is that better?
It's still red, but it's okay.
Go reach over and just tilt that light like
I'm
right
good.
there. Are you
I'm
sure?
good.
Okay.
It gives me more.
Because I'm a little dark today too.
At least I don't look,
You know what, y'all? We don't have proper lighting.
No,
here.
it's whenever it's overcast outside.
Yeah, it's the weather. But if we had proper lighting, then we wouldn't have to worry about that. That's why we raise funds to help us with the McRae Kingz studio, because we are in desperate need of lighting. Y'all wouldn't believe the lights that we use. We use these table lamps in order to get light in here. So donate to the McRae Kingz platform so that we can get the proper equipment that we need.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. What it is. 21.
The light, it makes my hair look beautiful.
Yeah, 21. Y'all like my hat? Y'all like my new hat? Child, let me tell you something about this hat.
Hey, Charlene.
I love this. I love it. Got a little propeller on it and everything. Ooh, I love this hat. This is my favorite hat now. I had one of these, Joseph, about 12 years ago. I was in a relationship with this guy, right? And I had this hat. And every time we went out, people would just be, give me compliments. Oh, I just love that hat. And this hat, the originators of this hat is a company called the Lollipop Shop, and it's in Tennessee. And the Lollipop Shop sells all kind of candy and stuff like that. And this is one of their biggest sellers, these hats. And across the front, it has the logo, the Lollipop Shop. And when I went to the Lollipop Shop, I found this. I had bought two, but the guy that I was with, he was so jealous. He was jealous, period. Because he was so jealous of the compliments I was getting with it. One day, I went to go get it, and it was gone. I said, "Where's my hat at?" I don't know. You don't never keep up with nothing. Well, after we broke up, 6 years after we broke up, I discovered that he had stolen the hat from me because he took a picture with the hat on and put it on social media. Go figure. But that's the story behind that. But
the green is see-through.
Yeah, the green is see-through because of the green screen.
That's why I had to check my shirt before I put it on.
Yes, he always
make sure
check his
I wasn't
shirt.
going to just sit here and y'all just see your head.
Yeah. But yes, I've been looking for this hat for the longest because I can't get to Tennessee to get one.
Hey, Christine in real life.
Hey, what's going on, Christine in real life? What's going on, Gert? But yes,
on TV we said you remind her of Dennis the Menace right now.
I was very that when I was a kid. I was very Dennis the Menace. I was always doing something, always getting in trouble and stuff. I was always doing it. But this hat is exactly what that means right there. Dare to be different. Because how many grown men you gonna see walking around with a hat like this?
I know you better keep it in a high place, because if you put it anywhere low.
Oh yeah, Jomel. If Jomel get to this,
that propeller up.
Oh yeah, Jomel get to this, there ain't gonna be no more propeller left up on this here hat. Because Jomel, I don't know what it is about Jomel. Jomel is a chewer. He likes to chew on stuff. We have to
he's chewing my hand right now.
We have to be careful of everything, because we have to be careful not to drop stuff like earbuds on the damn floor.
Like you did the other day.
$200 earbuds.
Luckily, he didn't chew it. He just put it in front of him on the bed with me.
Right. You got to be careful with stuff like that. Jomel like to chew on. Jomel will chew on anything. But the funniest thing, he don't chew on our shoes. No. He don't chew on. He like the child. Jomel will find a bottle cap like this. Like here, Jomel. I can get it set right now.
Good.
And he chewing on it. He loved to chew on bottle. He just like to chew on stuff. He left
me alone. He under the chair chewing on his little bottle cap.
Yeah, that's his favorite part. That and Tisha. He loved to chew on. I don't know what it is about Tisha, but he loved to chew. He loved to eat Tisha. Now he learned a hard lesson a couple of days ago, because something got stuck, and then he couldn't go to the bathroom. and he was screaming. We had to sit there and we had to, because he had something stuck on the back of his fur, and it was hope. We spent almost an hour getting it off of his fur so he can go to the bathroom. He ain't learned his lesson. We just have to be a little bit more proactive and keeping stuff away from him. Because Jomel will chew something, or he'll chew something and swallow it, and it'll come out.
The way he swallowed.
Yeah. So, that's how he is. And another thing about Jomel, y'all, Prince Jomel is not easy. It's not like, that's why I want no damn churn, Joseph. Jomel is not easy. It's not easy to take care of Prince Jomel. Like, and besides the fact that he don't realize, I don't think Jomel realizes he's a dog. I think he really thinks that he's just like me and Joseph. I think he think he's a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he think he's a little boy. He got to be in the midst of us all the time. All the time.
Melissa, I'm gonna fight you.
Except for them days when we put him, when he go to jail. Yeah, he go to jail sometime. We don't cage him. We don't believe in caging him at night. He really has free run of the house. I don't know what's gonna happen when we go visit Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred always talking about, y'all leave my nephew alone, my little great nephew alone. Child, we get there, child, and we leave Jomel with Uncle Fred. He gonna be picking up the phone, calling us over. Y'all better come get this dog.
When y'all coming back?
When y'all coming back? I know he is. And the other thing about Jomel is Jomel can smell a snack
a mile
away.
All he got to do is hear a bag
rustling.
He can be downstairs and here he come running.
No, he can smell it. I can kid you, like right now, I got 2 pieces of cake in here. Because I made a cake yesterday. I don't know if I'm proud of it. That cake got on my damn nerves last night making that cake.
Well, it was your fault.
But I made a cake last night, and Jomel knows that he is in the midst of a cake, of some cake, or
we
something.
have Charlene in here.
Yes.
Is there such a thing as beating the batter too much? I heard that, but I don't know if that's true. You can beat a cake batter too much, and then it messes up the cake.
Yeah. You can do that if you overdo that. Yeah. Especially when you're doing it by hand. You got to make sure.
Surprise around the corner.
Hey, surprise around the corner. You got to make sure you're doing it right.
Actually, Jomel's favorite snack is this sweet potato treat that Michael sent him.
Yeah.
Because Michael works in a pet supply store, and we cannot find them anywhere.
Yeah, we can.
And Michael sent him these sweet potato treats. Jomel absolutely loves.
Yeah, he go crazy over those and pepperoni.
We cannot. Then pepperoni.
Yeah,
pepperoni. We got to buy the big bag because we buy the little bag.
He eat the whole thing in one day.
Jomel feel bad and just sit there and feed him.
No, I don't feel bad. He get on my damn nerves. He will stare me in the face. He would, Jomel, y'all, this is how he do. Because he can't talk. And I don't want him to talk. I've told him several times, Jomel, if you can speak, don't. Because if you do, I'm going to smack your face. I don't want to hear what kind of voice he got or nothing. Just don't talk. But this is how he communicates with us. Jomel gets right in my face and he just stares at me. Just like this.
Because he knows that way.
Because he knows that I am the one that has the pepperoni. I give him the most.
Right.
So, because Joseph pays him no mind.
I'll give him 2 and that's it. Tremel, he feel bad because he's sitting.
No, I don't feel bad. He get on my nerves. I'll take one out the bag and just throw it like this, like get out of my damn face.
And he'll get it and come right back like,
and look at my face again.
Or what he has a habit of doing, you give him a treat, he'll take it, put it someplace, and come back like he ate it, looking for more. You give him another one, he'll disappear, come back like he ate it, and then you go get up or whatever and go somewhere and you see him with 7 sticks of pepperoni sitting there chewing them all at one time.
But you know what I'm glad about? He don't chew on my slippers no more. He don't lick my slippers anymore. He used to. Y'all know y'all done heard me tell this story. I couldn't leave my slippers on the floor because I would get up in the morning to put my slippers on, and they would be way up under the bed, right? Wet. Because he done licked the insides of them. I don't know what that was all about. He's a slipper licker. That's how I used to call him. You little slipper licker. Why is he Joseph? Why is he licking my damn slippers?
You know why he stopped?
Yeah, because I popped him in the head. I took the slip.
No, that ain't why he stopped.
No, he actually did.
Because that healed.
No, Joseph, I'm telling you, it was even before. Listen, all I did was one day I picked up the slipper and I lightly popped him on top of the head with it. He ain't touched him since.
So we got a question. Well, first, Charlene said he's staring at you like you owe him money. Auntie Pee Wee said, if one place could be open just for us, what would it be?
Popeyes.
Popeyes is open.
The Popeyes.
You mean close by the house?
The Popeyes.
Popeyes.
I'd be at Popeyes every day. I'd work for Popeyes. I'd be back there making the Popeyes chicken. I'd be eating the Popeyes. Now, I'd be about 300 or 400 pounds. But yes, I would love the Popeyes. I love me some Popeyes chicken.
There's not one close to us at
and
all.
I'm mad about it. We got to travel like almost an hour or 45 minutes, right? To get to the Popeyes.
Well, longer than that, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
No. The mall is about the same.
Yeah, to the mall, yeah.
Let's see. For me, I don't know. One place that would be open just for me. I guess if we're going to talk about food, then I guess a good Chinese restaurant. Because I love Chinese food. I love it. And there's absolutely no good places here. And there is one place that was decent, but me and Tremel noticed that every time we ate, we got sick. So we can't go there.
No, Auntie P, we are not in the hood. No, we don't live in the hood. We live in the white people hood, if you want to say that.
Right.
Yeah, we live in the white people hood. It's a lot of a lot of big, beautiful
Applebee's and Wendy's, a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and no Popeyes.
Yeah, it's a lot of big, beautiful homes around us, like that have 15 and 20 room house, like 20 rooms and stuff like that. You know, where the kids be out in the front of the house playing and carrying on.
Surprise around the corner. I agree with that. Screw Chinese. I forgot about that until you just typed it. Definitely White Castles.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes.
I need some chicken rings and clam strips.
A
and
surf and turf. Yes, girl.
I need all
yes, yes, girl. I love me some White Castle. I can eat White Castle all day too. Yeah, you know when I was growing up, Joseph, going to places like that used to be a treat.
Well, Auntie Pee Wee, in actuality, we got a jailbroken fire stick, so all the movies we want.
You trying to get us put in jail?
Well, you know it ain't a secret. Woo! So all the movies I want are in my bedroom. So going to the movies is not. I mean, it's fun, but at the same time, laying in my bed and I can have a drink and I can have my popcorn and the whole meal while I'm.
Well, that's what we used to do on date night. We used to go. We would reserve, a seat in the movie, because here you can go to the movies and you can get one of them chairs. You can lay down and you can recline and you can like lay down. There's a movie
because Jamal hadn't been to the movies in a long time.
Yeah.
So the first date night we went on, he was like, "You have to reserve seats." I said, "Yeah, now you reserve the seats." And that's how it works. So we went, because when we could get up and go around.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Well,
I'm about to die. Oh my gosh, Charlotte Bacon with Charlene, you ain't never had White Castle before?
Oh no, because there's none in Virginia.
You poor thing.
You forget.
Oh my God. You ain't never had White Castle? Girl. Go to your local supermarket.
Down south, like in Atlanta and
yeah, but they sell them in supermarkets, Joseph.
Alabama. Well, no, those ain't the same.
Yeah, it's
Let's
not the
be
same.
realistic.
But
Those ain't the same.
yeah, it's not the same from getting it
But
from the actual.
you know, and when I lived in Georgia, everybody was like, "Oh, well, it's you know, you can go to Crystals." The first Crystals I went to, I'm not gonna lie, it was disgusting to me. And when I moved, the one, it was literally one. I could walk out of my apartment and cross the street, and there was a Crystals right there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started working from home, they became my best friend because I ain't gonna lie. Their menu is different than White Castle's, but
Crystals?
the burgers, the one by my house, it was like I was eating White Castle.
Yeah, but they're very different.
No, the one by my house when I lived in Georgia, I went to some in Georgia and I went to one in Alabama when I went to Alabama. That was the first place I had Crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this ain't White Castle. But the White Castle that was across the White Castle, the Crystals that was across the street from my house in Georgia, I could give you a Crystal burger from there and you would never know it wasn't White Castle.
Really?
Unless you looked and saw that there was no holes in the burger.
But see, the Crystals I went to, they didn't have onions on their burgers, and they only put mustard.
That's what I'm saying. This one, right, they didn't put ketchup. Right. They didn't put ketchup. I had to, you know me, I took a whole packet of ketchup and put it on.
Yeah.
But you could be tricked by the one across the street and thinking that you was getting White Castle.
Really?
Because it was that good.
Baking with Charlene, just go to your local supermarket and go to the frozen section and get you some White Castle burgers, girl. Now, it's not going to be the same experience, but they taste good. Don't put them in the microwave. Like the directions say, you got to take them out the package and put them in the oven.
Hey, Monte.
And you will get the same experience.
But you can't let the bread get hot. See, that's what I don't like. Because when you put it in the microwave, the bread gets, microwave bread ain't cute. When you put it in the oven, the bread gets toasty and crispy, and it's like, I don't.
Or you can steam them. You can steam them. You can lightly steam them.
Now, the one thing I would try with them is putting them in the air fryer.
Yeah. Because
the air fryer probably will give you the desired effect that it's supposed to be.
Right.
But the oven, the bread is crispy and toasty. Tremel likes crispy, toasty bread.
I don't. Not like that.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, the last time we brought them in the store.
Yeah.
You put them in the oven.
Yeah.
And it was the bread.
Yeah,
the bread is always what messed up on the burger.
Yeah. And White Castle burgers, the bread is nice and soft and, it's just, child, I just can't explain it. I can't explain it.
Surprise around the corner, yes. It used to be in King's Plaza, Orange Julius, because my mother used to drink from there all the time. I never really liked, the only thing I liked from them is the hot dogs. I didn't like that little orange thing, the little Orange Julius. My mother loved them. Because there used to be like the little thing in King's Plaza, and every time we went, she would go to Orange Julius and we get a hot dog and some fries or whatever. But I did not like that drink. I would be like, I want a soda. And she'd be like, you want a soda? I was like, I wasn't a fan of that orange.
Speaking of drinks, y'all, don't ever go to Jollibee's. Jollibee's, Uncle Fred. Remember that drink that Uncle Fred brought us from Jollibee's?
Child with them beans.
Child. The drink had beans and it had some white floating at the top.
The custard thing, the custard part was good.
Of what? That drink?
The custard part was good before we got down to the water and the beans.
No, I didn't like it at all.
No, the custard was okay. So at the beginning, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is cute. But then when the custard left and I had water and beans, I'm like, what the hell is this? This beans ain't like kidney beans and black beans. I'm like, who does this?
Shout out to the Filipino people, but y'all got some strange stuff. That y'all.
Well, you know what? I saw something on YouTube. They don't even like Jollibees when they come. I mean, they'll do it, but they claim that the Jollibee, and I believe it, the Jollibees in the Philippines is nothing like the Jollibees here. Mm-hmm. So, and they did like a thing where they gave Filipinos Jollibees in Philippines, what we serve here, and they thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then the Filipinos here, they gave them the Jollibees from the Philippines, and they absolutely loved it. Because the spaghetti is sweet with hot dogs in it. The chicken, I told Tremel not to eat the fried chicken. He's like, it can't be that bad. I said, okay, take a bite. He took a bite. I was like, this is nasty. I said, I told you that. Even the first time, I always wanted to go to Jollibee's because it always used to pop up on my Facebook. And then I went to visit my uncle, and he said, "Let's go to Jollibee's." And I'm like, "Oh yeah," because I saw it and I wanted to go.
Gag Nation.
And I didn't know they had built one like right down the block from his house. We went, and I'm looking at the menu, but it's looking weird to me. And I said, "Well, I can't go wrong with a chicken sandwich, so let me get a chicken sandwich." I got that chicken sandwich, and it was just a mess. I was waiting to bite into a chicken sandwich and probably get like a little mayonnaise and a little lettuce and tomato, and child, I bit into that chicken sandwich and my taste buds lit up. I got sweet, sour. I'm like, is there pineapple on here? It wasn't giving me. It wasn't giving me what I wanted it to give me. So I was like, you know what? I don't like it.
Piece of cake?
No, I'm good.
This is the amazing cake that I made last night. That it took me
Sugar-free?
about child, it defeated the whole
Well, the
purpose.
icing ain't, but the cake is.
Because Pillsbury makes this cake. This is a box cake.
Hey, Ashley.
And it's a Pillsbury cake. Excuse me. It's a Pillsbury cake. And they have the cake is sugar free. And they actually have a sugar free icing to go with it, but I couldn't find the icing. Up here in the supermarket, they didn't have it nowhere. I went to all the supermarkets. I went to Walmart. Oh. Excuse me, y'all, my allergies. I went to Walmart. We went to our local grocery store. Couldn't find the sugar free. But let me tell you something about this ice, and I'll hit you.
But the sugar free is good.
The cream cheese. If you make a box cake and you get some of that icing in the container, get the cream cheese icing. Let me tell you something. I was ready to eat the whole thing without the damn cake. Yeah.
I want to make that.
I was gonna eat the whole thing of icing without. I was like, damn, the cake. The cream cheese icing ain't no joke. Now, break with Charlene. If you got a recipe for cream cheese icing, I want to know what it is. I want to know what the Pillsbury secret is on the cream cheese icing. Because this cake, that's what made the cake taste good. The cake, the box cake is, I believe, what actually makes it sweet is Splenda, which I'm really not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Splenda. I don't have. Matter of fact, I use sweet and low in my coffee, which is not good for you either. But I'd rather have that than the Splenda. Oh God, yes. But I'd rather have sweet and low over Splenda. There's something in the ingredients in Splenda that they found it in the ocean, like sitting on top of the water. I don't know what they put in it, but whenever we consume it and it goes out into the water system, it's sitting on top of the water. And it don't disintegrate at all. Excuse me. So that's why I don't like Splenda. But the cake is good. I can't have too much of it because of the icing. If I do, I can't eat the icing off the cake. But I can't do that. So the cake is probably going to go to waste because I love that cream cheese icing. That cream cheese icing ain't no joke, Joseph. Have you tasted it? Like, have you like you got to take your finger and put it some downstairs, child? I saved you some. You got to taste some on your finger. It's that good.
Bacon with Charlene, if it's what I was asking you yesterday, the Swerve, we can get it in Walmart because when you go on the Swerve website, it tells you where you can get certain products or how many products that. And I know our Walmart sells the powdered sugar, the granulated sugar, the brown sugar, and 2 cake mixes, I believe, and some icing. I believe it's 6 things that Walmart up here sells that from Swerve. I've never seen it when I went in there, but I'm going to look for it because I know he wants to bake a sugar-free cake, and that would be perfect because you can make your own icing and make your own sugar-free. Monte wants your hat.
You want Monte? You send me your address, and I will get you this hat. You send me your address, and I'll get you this hat. Yes. But yeah.
Hey, Q's World.
The Auntie Pee Wee, the cake, the actual cake is good. It's really good. The only thing if I had a critique about it, it has a little small aftertaste, and I hate aftertaste. That's why I stay away from some diet sodas. Like, I don't really drink like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, but I would drink a Coke Zero, or I would drink a Sprite Zero. More Coke Zero than Sprite, because Sprite Zero has a aftertaste. I don't like aftertaste.
I like the zeros. The only thing I don't like zero is that.
What's that? I love this
because I guess I drink regular Powerade. Mm-hmm. So when I drink his zero, to me it has like this aftertaste that I don't like. Mm-hmm. But I do zero sodas like Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. Those are fine. I've never had a Sprite Zero, but I've had Pepsi and Coke, and you couldn't tell the difference between mm-hmm. a Pepsi and a Pepsi Zero. But
speaking of that,
because it don't taste like Diet Pepsi.
Speaking of that, this morning's show is brought to you by Powerade. Don't let me turn it around. By Powerade.
Mine is empty.
Mine is Powerade Zero. It's sugar free.
And mine is regular Powerade.
And I love this stuff. This stuff like crap to me now, because I drink like what, 2 or 3 of them a day.
Because I drink them because like if I do dialysis and I start cramping, Powerade is quicker to replenish everything in my body faster than water.
Yeah.
So Tramel's like, I put them in the freezer and let them get a little slushy. And Tramel's like, why do you like them so much? I said, get the Zero. He said, they have Zero. It only took one time.
That's it.
And everywhere we go.
This is the fruit punch.
Zero. Did you like the Gatorade Zero?
No, I didn't.
Really?
No. It don't have no flavor. This one tastes like I'm drinking like fruit punch to me. I don't know, I don't know why you don't like it, but it tastes like it got sugar in it.
It was one you gave me one day because I just needed to swallow a pill, and I didn't have nothing upstairs to drink, and he had his Powerade. I said to me, and whatever one
it must have been the grape.
It just had this aftertaste, and I was like, "Oh
no, this one! Have you ever tasted this one? This one don't have no aftertaste. It tastes just like fruit punch." And see, the thing with these, you have to shake them up. You have to shake them up.
It had to be the grape one or the blue one, because that one.
This one tastes sweeter than the other ones. Like the other ones, like the grape. The grape don't really have a lot of flavor to it.
And the regular one, I love it because the grape has more flavor than all the rest of them.
Yeah.
This one and the blue one.
Yeah. Yes, I loved it. I love Powerade. And it's been like, as a diabetic, it's very hard to find things to drink because, most real doctors will tell you, don't drink none of them, drink water, because a lot of these drinks they have processed ingredients in them that are just not good for you. You're really not supposed to drink none of them. But if you're going to drink one, if I'm going to drink one, I want to drink one that I'm going to enjoy, that tastes good, that don't taste like, that don't have that aftertaste to it. Like Coke, Diet Coke, I can't stand that stuff.
Ashley said if we ever go to Alabama, we gotta taste Grape Coke Zero. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's probably Grape Zero. Grape soda Zero.
Yeah, and I love grape soda.
There is a place up here. And what's the name of it, Tremel?
Sure.
I can't think of it. With the grape soda.
Oh, Stewart's.
Stewart's. It's like when you pull up, it looks like an old ice cream soda.
Yeah,
shop.
Stewart's.
Like from the 50s or 60s. Like we said, where we live, it's like real historical. The houses are like old, but beautiful, architecture and stuff like that. Yeah. There's a gas station that they put a
Sears gas station,
but it's like an old
1960s
gas station. They have it roped off so nobody can. You can walk up there, but you can't drive up there or nothing like that. And Stewart's, when you pull up, it looks like an old ice cream shop, and they actually sell ice cream.
And they make their own soda.
They make their own soda and their own ice cream.
Yeah,
the ice cream
ain't nothing but the truth, child.
Their soda is like drinking old soda.
Yeah, this grape soda. Oh,
the grape soda the lemon lime, the
cream.
orange. I don't even like orange soda.
They got cream soda.
Cream soda is like going back in time and drinking those sodas. Like the grape soda is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, every time I go past, I pull it and he goes, grape soda. I'm like, I need a grape soda.
Yeah, it's like going to the malt shop. Yeah, see, a lot of you young G's, y'all don't know nothing about the malt shop. Come on now. The malt shop, and I had to put him on to some stuff when it came to the malt shop because he was like, "What is a malt?" And a malt when you went to the malt shop to get an ice cream soda, it was milk with an egg in it, and that's what it was with some chocolate syrup. That's it. It was like an egg. I was like, yeah, or we call it an egg cream.
And Q's, how could you be done with soda? Like I say that. And I can do it for a little while.
I can do it. I can be done with soda.
Like now, I'm more into the Powerade and water because Tramel don't even want soda no more.
Yeah.
And then when I found out about what my dialysis is really doing to me, I said, okay, I really either got to drink zeros or no soda at all.
Yeah.
Because the dialysis, the fluids are sugar water. That's what cleans me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not understanding because I'm like, I'm not eating like that. And I said that every time I get on the scale, I'm bigger and bigger and it don't make sense. And they were like, oh, that's because like when you finish dialysis, it's like you ate 2 to 3 candy bars, depending on what solutions you use. I said, what? It was like, yeah, that's just sugar water in that solution and it's, adding pounds to you and calories. I'm like, and y'all just decide to tell me this now. So now that I know that, I have to cut back on certain things that I do because just the fact that when I wake up in the morning, it's like I ate 2 to 3 candy bars or even 4, depending on what fluids I'm using. That's defeating the purpose of me trying to lose weight because it's like, okay, so I said, okay, no more soda, no more this, no more that. I got to cut down this, I got to cut down that because now it makes sense why I'm getting fatter. When I'm like, but wait, I know what I'm eating. I know how I'm eating. Why am I just gaining weight like astronomically? So hopefully my new method will work. Because when they told me that, I felt so defeated. I was like, so I'm sitting here eating less and, walking around as much as I can with this dead leg. And y'all telling me I'm just gaining weight literally from doing my dialysis. Okay, that's very inspiring.
Y'all, breaking news. For those of you that are interested, the impeachment, they're voting on the impeachment right now. And the Democrats have the majority. There's 217 yays and 203 nays. So it looks like our current president will most likely be impeached. Or we will be going through the impeachment process with our current president. And we're going to talk a little bit about that this morning. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it because, everybody's talking about it, of course. So that's why we really feel the need to talk about it. I liked it. I kind of liked it when back in the day people would keep their political views to themselves. But, of course, we're in a different day and age where people have absolutely no problem with expressing their political views. And unfortunately, because of the day and age we live in, it causes a divide amongst people. Democrats and Republicans. It's kind of like the Bloods and the Crips.
No, I think it's what you said before. I think it's, what are you choking on? I think,
and when you really look at it, is the Bloods and Crips is red and blue, red versus blue.
But I don't think it's because you're a Democrat, I'm a Republican. I think it's because nowadays the ones that come out with these radical views of what it's like I say, if I don't believe what you believe, that makes me wrong, and that's not true.
Right.
And that's the problem. That if you don't believe what they believe, they want to make it wrong, and they want to say you're wrong, and they want to say, they want to have an opinion and fight you because you don't believe what they believe.
Right.
And I don't know when that started. Like, even on social media, people want to fight with you on posts because you have a difference of opinion. Everybody ain't supposed to have the same opinion.
Right.
Just because you have a different opinion don't mean I can't be your friend.
Right.
It just means we agree to disagree.
Right.
And move on. But that's not the way the world works nowadays. And that's the problem.
But you know what? I told this story on Facebook. I put this post on Facebook. I was in the grocery store just 3 weeks ago and met one of the nicest Trump supporters I have ever met in my whole entire life. He had a MAGA hat on. And he just walked up to me because I had this jacket on. I had this red jacket on. Y'all can't see it. I ain't getting up to get it. But I had on one of my royal jackets. And he came up to me. He was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Your jacket is beautiful." And he said, so he told his grandson, "Look at that, look at that." He said, "What is it?" He said, "Is this something special or something?" I said, "No." I said, "I dress like this all the time." But he complimented. He was the nicest man in the whole entire world. And for the most part, most people that are Trump supporters are really nice people. All of them aren't radical like these fools that stormed the Capitol. But I think where the problem is that we ain't putting no respect on each other. It's about, for me, from what I see, this is my opinion, I just think we need to learn how to respect one another. And we need to stay out of one another's houses. And just we really need to think about the moves that we make and the things that we the values that we have. That's like yesterday I made a point of saying that you should not, just because you are a Democrat, don't vote for the whoever you vote for just because he's a Democrat. Vote for him because he's the best person for the job. This is why we got 4 years of what we got 4 years of. Because these Republicans made a decision, okay, well, he's the one that's on the ticket. So we're gonna vote for him because he's Republican. And then we'll just handle him the way we handled him when he get in office. And then when he got out of control, like he did.
But see,
now everybody everybody want to backpedal. Everybody want to backpedal. Some of them that don't agree, they want to backpedal. And now everybody want to quit. Everybody want to resign. They want to step away from it. But then you got these other ones that want to protect. They want to protect the Republican Party. They want to say, okay, well, I'm going to stand behind him because he's a Republican. I still got to stand behind him, even though he's bad, even though he said these things about women, even though he's done this, even though he's incited a riot. The fact of the matter, he's still Republican. That's not what's important. What's important is the American people. That's what's important at the end of the day. It don't have nothing to do with an R or a D. See, because if there was a candidate that was a Democrat, that was like this one right here, I'm not standing behind that. I'm not standing behind that. I'd rather write in my candidate, or I'd rather vote for the Republican if he's the best person for the job, if he's the one that I feel is going to do a good job. I ain't no gang member. Yes, I'm a Democrat. I love being a Democrat, but I'm not gonna stand behind no Democrat if he full of you know what. I'm not. I'm not gonna vote for somebody like that.
And in Q's, you right. What he said, stay out of people's houses.
Yeah, we need to stay out of people's houses.
What
Listen,
we do in our house,
nobody's
business.
We all come from different cultural backgrounds. We all do things different. Dare to be different. We all do things different. Ain't none of us the same. That's what makes us so unique. That's what makes this country so unique. So what? I don't go to church on Sunday. So what? Does that make me a bad person? No, it doesn't. So what? I'm married to a man. Does that make me a bad person? Absolutely not. Stay out of my house. And if I'm not doing anything to harm you, if I'm not doing anything that's against the law, then stay the hell out of my house. That's all I'm saying. If my views are not hurting you, then stay the hell out of my house. Stay away from me. If you don't like something, that's just like if you don't like something on TV,
don't watch it.
Change the channel. If you don't like the fact that you don't like the fact that you hear cussing or you see two men kissing on TV or you see whatever it is, then turn the damn channel. Don't pick up the phone and call a cable company. Y'all, first of all, y'all calling the wrong people. Because cable company can't do nothing about it. The only reason why I'm saying that, y'all, is because when I used to work for the cable company, these people would call when Janet Jackson was exposed. They didn't call a network. They called Comcast Cable.
Like it was our fault.
Like it was our fault. Like we had something to do with that. And we did. Don't pick up the phone and call a cable company. Don't pick up the phone and call a network. Change the damn channel. Don't watch it no more. That's what I do. If I don't like something, I stop. I stop.
But y'all want to get it taken
Like
off TV.
for instance, when it comes to hip hop and rap and stuff like that, I'm not a fan of this rap music today. I'm OG. I was there when rap music started back in the early 70s. I was there when it started. I like Lil Kim, I like Big E, I like Tupac, I like those the rappers I like. I don't like these new rappers today. I don't like. I'm not that I hate Nicki Minaj or anything like that. I just don't listen to her music. I'm not saying her music is bad. That's just not my. That's not my thing. That's not what rap music was to me. I'm not saying that she's bad or her music is bad or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But that's for the young generation for me. So I graciously bow out. I don't buy her music. I sometimes hear her in some of the music that I do like, and I like it. Like I love that song that she did with Megan Trainor. I love that. I love the song that she did with Doja Cat. I like Doja Cat. You know, there's some of them I do like, some of them, but for the most part, I don't listen to Future. I don't listen to Fetty Wap. That ain't my thing. To me, that's not rap. I graciously bow out. I respect it. That's for the young. Let the young children have that. They can have that. See, because back in my day, my parents were saying the same thing, right? My parents were saying the same thing. So we need to learn how to be respectful. Because it's like I say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on somebody, on people. Stay out my house. Stay out my house. Now, as far as this impeachment, a lot of people say, a lot of these Republicans are saying, oh, well, this impeachment doesn't need to happen because it's going to spill over into, the new regime, the new president's, inauguration and so on and so forth. And that's absolutely, this is a double-edged sword, y'all, to me. I feel bad for Joe Biden. I do, because they're absolutely right. It's going to spill over into his presidency, which is not to blame. He's not to blame. But it's something that has to be done. Do you guys understand that if he is not impeached, or if he is not, something is not done, there is no, then that means number one, there's no justice. Let's be real. 5 people were killed, regardless what side they were on. 5 people are not breathing right now as a result of this. As a result of him inciting this. 5 people are not breathing. That alone, we ain't gonna talk about them storming the Capitol and breaking windows and ransacking. Or we ain't gonna talk about that. 5 people, damn. And we supposed to just, let's have peace. We are. We need to have peace, but we need to have justice as well. That's what this country was built on, right? We're supposed to have justice.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't just let this pass by, because if we let this pass by, do y'all realize if ain't nothing done about what he has done, this man can run for president in 4 years. He can run. And and possibly win. We can't take that chance. So yes, something has to be done. And yes, I know people are saying, yeah, well, he's gonna be brought up on charges for this. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna stick. But we know if we impeach him, it's gonna stick. We know, at least we know that he won't be able to run for any office whether it be the presidency, whether it be for congressman. We don't need this man in our political arena at all anymore. He needs to be silenced, not killed, because nobody, no. He needs to be silenced. And what I mean by that is his voice in the political arena needs to be gone, completely gone, because he is a cancer. And whatever it takes to get rid of this cancer needs to be done. And you dedicated Republicans, y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know this man is wrong. Have you heard just the things that he has said about women alone? This man told these people to come to D.C. and they were going to march. And he did not expect for them to do what they did, but they did it. Just because he ain't expect that, well, I didn't know that they was going to do that, but they did it. And it's your fault. Those 5 people's blood is on your hands, as far as I'm concerned. The defamation of character, that you have ensued on the American people, on these states, saying that they did shady and underhanded things to win this election. No, the problem is you can't believe it. They just can't believe that black people, that minorities and black people just got out and voted. That's what's gagging them. Gag Nation set in because they didn't know. They didn't expect that. He didn't expect that. He just said, I promise you on election night, he was sitting back and saying, oh, I got this. That's what this problem is. That's what these radical people did. They can't believe, just like they did 4 years ago, that we got out and voted. That's why I keep telling y'all, your voice is important. Use your voice. Use your voice. That's what it's for. Use it. Continue to use it. Don't let this be the end of it. Hello? In Georgia, in all states, us people, don't stop. Because look at what we did. See, look at it from November, December, January. In 3 months, look at what we have done. We have changed the face of this country. And they mad. And they can't take it. They can't take it, Miss Thing. They can't take it, girl. We got 10s across the board, Miss Thing. They can't take it, Joseph. They can't take that the girls won grand prize in the ballroom. Now, come on now. We won. Let's keep winning. Let's keep winning. Which brings me to today's inspiration. Today's inspiration is, and if you didn't see the title, is success. Is it? What is the title? Let me just make sure. Is success a crime? Is it a crime? You know, I was watching one of my favorite content creators, Armand Wiggins, and he was telling a story about this known, I don't know what she is. This rapper, I guess she's a rapper. Her name is Zelle Banks. Now this heifer had a cat named Lucifer. And she decided to dig the cat. The cat died. So she decided to dig the cat up and turn her camera on. Put the cat in a pot of water and boil the cat until the remains were broken down to the bones. She took the bones and put them in a bowl with some sage, and decided that she was cleansing her house with the sage. And they call me crazy. And they call me crazy. Who does that, Joseph? Who does that?
I can talk now?
Oh, yeah, you can talk. The only reason why I was talking, Joe, because you was on your phone. I'm sorry.
I was on the phone because you was on a rant.
Well, Joseph, I was just on a rant. You know, like Joseph rants.
But this ain't Joseph rant.
Okay, well then.
Or up close.
You have a voice in this on this platform. Mm-hmm. You have a voice. Speak your truth.
Hey, Pineapple Logs TV.
And stop looking at the phone.
Well, I'm talking to the people in the chat. That's the only way I can say hello.
Oh, okay.
Hi, y'all. Now, make sure you definitely get you some Powerade, Coke Zero, or Coke today. Because Coke products are the best. Oh, no, there's a reason. Trust me. Yes, we need some Coca-Cola products, which I didn't even realize Powerade was a Coca-Cola product. But that's probably why you like Powerade Zero, and I like regular Powerade, because I drink Coke, and you drink Coke Zero.
Oh, is it? It's a Coke product?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, Pineapple Loves, I agree. I am a fan. I'm not even that, but I'm offended that you dug up a cat that was already dead and put it in a pot of boiling water and then videotaped it and put it on the internet like that was going to be okay for people to see, because people that actually have animals that really love them are going to have a problem with what you did.
She's cuckoo as 10 claws.
And then take the bones and sage and walk around the house talking about, oh, this is the best.
What the hell?
This is the best. Now, like you said, you're a practicing witch. I have friends that are that and they burn sage and they're very spiritual with it, and some of them are witches and some of them are just spiritual. I ain't never seen any of them tell anybody to get some cat bones and burn it with sage. So where she came up with this idea from is beyond me. Now, unless she's a witch, but she's into the dark side of it, then maybe that's where it came from. But I've never heard of burning sage with cat bones that was going to do something different than just burning sage in your house. I have sage from Sunrise. She sent me I actually won one of her giveaways.
She's a witch, all right.
And she sent me a whole packet of stuff that I haven't even used yet. I have a candle. I have sage and a stone, a crystal that she sent me. And I called her because she told me to call her so she could tell me how to do everything. And I haven't even done it yet. And she over here boiling cat. She boiled the cat in water on the video, and showed you the bones separating from the cat. Like, who does that?
She's a witch, all right. She's a witch of social media. And see, this is what I'm telling y'all. These are the people that we follow. Not me particularly, but these are the people that we follow. These are the people that get the attention. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, for me, I think it was just a publicity stunt. I think it was just a little something to get her more attention. That's what I think it was. I think it was for her to get attention because her career has failed. Her career has failed.
And because every now and then she takes the internet and does something.
She's a hater.
To get people to talk about her.
She's a hater. And this is what I'm saying. This is what today's topic is about. Is success a crime? According to a lot of people, success is a crime. You know why? Because when I become successful, the one thing that always has to be on my mind is who's going to take me down. That's the thinking. That's the way we've been conditioned.
Who's going to take you down? Who's going to try?
Who's going to try to take you down? But that's the condition. That's how we were conditioned. We have to. That's the one thing, my people. I'm telling you, especially in these YouTube streets, we need to stop because all of us can win. All of us can win. Joseph and I, the McRae Kingz, we are friends with a host of content creators. And let me just say this: if ain't nobody told y'all, if I ain't never told y'all, if we ain't never told y'all, as content creators, we want y'all all to win.
Hey, Donna.
We want you to win. Whatever your channel is, in Q's World, Blogs and Fiction, whoever, we want you to win. It is not my goal for you to, I'm not going to be happy about your downfall. But you know what? The other thing is, you can't win by yourself. And what I mean by that is this. If you need to pick up the phone and call me and say, Joseph and Shamel, I see that y'all numbers is going up. How y'all do that? I ain't got no problem with answering that question. See, because the people that are unsuccessful are the ones that allow their pride to get in the way of their success. I don't ask nobody for nothing because I don't want nobody to have to say that they helped me.
Hey, down there, and thank you, Pineapple Locks.
That's why you ain't successful. That's why you ain't successful. Shout out to Vern's Junk Closet. Because Vern's Junk Closet, you can go to her, you can ask her anything.
Actually, she made a video, and Kevin and someone else that I don't know. But she actually made a video. I don't know if it dropped yet, but I know she made a video with the three of them that's going to, if it hasn't already happened, it's going to happen. And it's going to be live where all content creators can go into the live and ask them any and every question that you have about your YouTube channel and how to
because they want us to win. We can all win. And see, if y'all notice history tells us this. History tells us this. The people that are unsuccessful are always the ones that are talking about the ones that are successful. Like this is Zelle Banks. She dragging Nicki Minaj. She dragging Meg Thee Stallion. She dragging Doja Cat right now. All because her career has not worked for her. Jaguar Wright. I've heard celebrities that work with her say great things about her. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott. I've heard them say great things about her. And she dragging them. But these are the people that we follow. She dragging them because her success failed. Her failures, because of her failures, now she feels the need to come out here and drag all these people that have been successful. That's what history teaches us. History teaches us that the ones that have been successful get dragged because they were successful.
Hey, Bill.
That's what we got to stop doing. And I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about these people, our people. We are the one people that bring our people down. I'll say it again, I'll say it again, I'll say it again. We will never be able to enjoy the fruits of our success and our evolution until we come together and sit at the table and have a conversation. Until we have the spirit that we want all of us to win. We were kings and queens. Hold on, Joseph. We were kings and queens. Y'all know that, right? That's where the McRae Kingz came from. Because we were kings and queens at one time. We had kingdoms. I'm not talking about no little community. We had kingdoms. We built pyramids. The Temple of Abu Simbel. Obelisk. And because of jealousy, pride, and greed, and a host of other different things, we win, when we get to the top, and here come one of our own, dragging us down, trying to drag us back down. Because their success failed.
Or they don't know how to be successful.
Or they don't know how to be successful because their pride won't allow them to say, hey, my sister, I see you have a best-selling book. How did you do that?
Now, and we're not going to do that. Because you get the ones that get to the top and forget where they was at.
I was getting ready to talk about that too.
Go to them and ask them, they want to act stupid. Like they don't know what you're talking about.
I was going to talk about that too.
I seen somebody do a video about that where, why should I tell you what I did after I struggled to get here so you could just take the easy way out? No, if I'm struggling like you did to begin with, And I'm just asking you, how did you become more successful?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already doing it. I'm already trying. I'm already putting the effort in. So why can't you just? I'm not sitting there saying, "Tell me everything."
Right.
Nobody in their right mind, especially if we're doing.
But give me the blueprint.
Is going to tell you everything,
right?
Because you may surpass them,
right?
So they'll give you a little bit. Well, you can do this and you can do that, but you have the ones that get up there and they, oh no, I can't tell you that. Oh, that'll cost you, or all I did was this, and this, and you still left like, well,
but I don't care if it costs me. If it's gonna help me, I don't care if it's gonna cost me. But that's just like man, church disease.
But at the same time,
right?
They probably went to somebody that gave them the answer. Right. But now, because you are where you are, you don't want to give somebody the answer. Mm-hmm. And that just don't make sense to me.
Right.
At the same time, and I get it, because there are a lot of people that don't want to do the work. Mm-hmm. They want to ride your coattails to the top.
No, I'm not talking about those people.
No, but it's the same thing.
I get it.
When you realize what they're doing and cut them off, now they want to drag you.
Yeah, right.
Now they got negative stuff to say about you.
Right.
But you was all good when they was riding your little coattail before you decided to say, snip, bye, bitch, because you ain't doing the work.
Right.
You let me do the work, and you not doing the work.
Right.
It ain't going to work that way.
Right.
And it's different when you see the other person doing the work, and you be like, damn, they could just be a little, they got what it takes. They just don't know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And you either ask me or I volunteer and pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, I'm watching your channel. I love it. But I think if you did this, and this, you probably get more viewers and you probably do that. At that point, it's not for you to get mad and think that I'm telling you that I don't like what you're doing. Because that's not what I said.
Right.
What I said was, I love what you're doing.
Right.
But I'm giving you tips on how to do it just a little bit better.
Exactly.
But see, some people take that as criticism and be like, you ain't going to tell me what to do. Okay, then stay there with your little channel I like. I'm not going to stop watching it because I like it.
Right.
But, you stay where you are. So don't sit there and then say nobody's helping you.
And don't get mad at me.
You can't succeed when I gave you what you needed.
Right. All
you had to do was try it. And if it worked, keep it moving.
Right. And don't get mad at me because I'm successful.
Right.
Don't get mad at me because my numbers are better. Don't get mad at me because I don't get mad at the ones whose numbers are better. I try to find out how they did that. Right. Like our goal this year is 100K. Right. I'm trying to figure out how we get there. How do we get there, Joseph? How do we get there?
You sit there and you mimic the person that tried to help you, but you're not them.
Right.
You're never going to be them.
Right.
You never can do what they do because you're not them.
Right.
And people don't see you as them.
Right.
And then people are going to say, wait a minute. I've seen this before, but I've seen it done better. Let me go to the person that originated this.
Come on now.
And do this again.
Yes.
And it's find your own. Everybody can't do the same thing.
Right.
Everybody, like I tell y'all, I sit and watch NQ's World eat. I swear to God, every time I watch her eat, I want to get up and go get something to eat. Yeah. She makes me hungry.
Yeah.
I can't say that for everybody. I watch Be Loved, and she sits there and eat. She don't make me hungry. I just enjoy watching her show.
Right.
I watch Slits. I watch him eat. He don't make me hungry. He did make me want some pig feet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But he don't make me hungry.
Don't you bring no more pig feet in the
house. When I watch NQ's World, just watching her eat, it's like, oh my God,
she did a mukbang the other night,
child. And she makes me hungry for food. Yeah, I have to get up and get something, even if it's just a bag of potato chips. Because I don't know what it is, but the way she eats makes me want to eat.
Yes.
But everybody don't have
She did that seafood mukbang the other night, child. I said I want some crab legs.
But what I'm saying is everybody don't have that. And somebody gotta see that or hear me say that and start eating. And when it don't work for them, they get mad. But you're not her. Yeah. Whatever she's doing, I couldn't even tell you what make me. It's like she sits there and you can tell she's enjoying her food.
Yeah,
and it's like God, I want some. I want some so bad. I wish she could push it through the teeth, the screen.
Yeah, that's just like blogs and fiction. Blogs and fiction can read a book on her channel, and you will be just like this. Is she gonna read the next chapter?
Right,
Please let her read the next chapter. Please let her read the next chapter. And when she stopped, people was mad. Because she stopped reading. Listen. That's how it worked.
Everybody can't do that.
Yeah. When?
You got to find your niche.
When?
Me and Tramel wasn't always like that.
We used to fight, child.
If you saw us on YouTube and Facebook at first,
Child.
you wouldn't think we'd be here today.
Mm-mm.
We have cut lives instantly because we got into a fight. Or like what I just did when I said, is it my turn? He would get pissed, storm out, or be like, all right, that's it, bye, and click in the live because he was mad.
Or he would sit there and not say
or
nothing
I
for
would
the rest
sit
of the
there
show.
because I felt he was talking too much and just be like, and he'd be like, right, Joseph?
It wasn't always like this.
It wasn't always like this. You got to find your niche. You got to find what works for
And
you.
you have to be able to take criticisms.
Right.
Good, bad, and ugly. You have to be able to, you have to go to people and say, what is it you think? What do you think?
Right. We got a phone call today. And they told me, we love y'all. We enjoy it. It's wonderful. But, and they gave us the criticism.
Right.
And it was like, but you're right. Because
Yeah.
it's not something we didn't talk about.
Right.
So it just makes us say, okay, we thought we were doing that, but clearly we're still not doing it.
Right.
So we need to work harder to make that happen. Because a lot of times you know what's wrong.
Right.
And the smart thing to do is when you make a live or a video, go back and watch it and see what you can do better. But a lot of, some people just put their little video because they don't care. They're just trying to get a YouTube check. And they don't care.
Right.
And a lot of people, there's certain...
They'll focus on, they'll hone in on one thing and focus on one thing and one thing only.
Made her videos. She started getting feedback. She was like, oh my God, people pay attention to things that outside blogs. You don't understand.
Right.
People pay attention to everything.
Right.
Things you didn't even know what was going on in your video.
Yeah.
People pay attention to. If a roach was crawling on Tramel's face in the back of that picture, they'd be like, oh, child, there's a roach. And the thing, and mind you, we sit looking at the screen and don't even see the damn roach. But we ain't got roaches nowhere. I'm using it as an example. But people see everything. We have gotten videos, we made videos, and people was like, keep your dog's chains quiet, keep your dog from chewing on the toy. And it didn't bother me and Tramel while we was making a video. We didn't even pay it no mind. But people, people will see things and
that
complain about things, especially fire alarms just beeping. That annoys me.
Yeah.
Child, when I hear it in the video, I like silence it and be like, is that mine? Child, I need battery check. I can't stand that. I cannot stand it when it happens in the house. So people complain about that. People know everything.
They complain about your hair. They complain about your eyelash,
your hair,
everything.
your eyebrows, the way you cut your beard.
Yes.
And you can't really be mad because you're putting yourself out there.
Right.
You're putting yourself out there.
Right.
And it's like either you change it or you leave it the same. Personal things, I don't think you should change. If you're happy with the way you look and what you're doing, that's one thing. But if people telling you, child, you look a mess. Child, you need to do your hair, and you really don't do your hair, then you need to do your hair.
Right. Like you need to put some makeup on, put some damn makeup on.
Wake up out of bed and come, unless you wake up looking like Beyonce.
Right.
You can't just wake up and sit in front of the camera and say, hi, I'm here, child.
Because I'm going to be like, ooh, child.
What's going on?
I bet you was stinking that room. Stinking.
Scratching and sniffing and shit.
And looking like you stinking.
Successful. You have to put in the work to be successful.
Yeah.
You can't half-ass do things. And a lot of people half-ass do things because they like, oh, I don't care. Oh, well, it's something. At least I did something. Well, then your result is going to be, well, you did something. Nobody's going to care. Nobody has to care. But when you do quality stuff, me and Tramel didn't always start out like that. People on Facebook, because now he broadcasts on Facebook, they be like, wow, y'all came a long way. We were sitting in the bed.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bed doing this with no microphone. Sometimes they couldn't hear us because of the way we had the computer. Sometimes they couldn't see us because there was no real lighting. We had no background. So, they see our evolution and they're impressed by it. I mean, I ain't saying you got to start out like this, but at least start out with something that's decent. Something that's
my coach bag in front of our picture. Yes,
hey, Betty.
My purse, and put it amongst the other ones. By the way, Blogs and Fiction, please put the link to the coach outlet in the chat. I ain't shame.
Right, Melissa. It's not always about passing the torch and lighting the match. It's about us both having torches and moving forward.
That's right.
But a lot of people don't see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
If we both have a torch, they try to put out yours, and that don't have to happen.
Right.
Pay attention.
Because it was. Let me tell you something.
When you look at YouTube video,
mm-hmm.
you don't see white people doing that to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
No, you don't. Yeah.
They over there winning.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is come on a video like our mom said yesterday and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And they get 1 million views.
We
the ones. Us.
Instead of focusing on our topic, we want to talk about this one.
Drag everybody and behind the scenes make phone calls. You know, this is what the McRae Kingz really are like. This is what they do.
Lie.
Ooh, did you hear about blogs?
Lying like a lily.
Ooh, did you hear about this? Ooh, did you hear about that?
Lies from the book of lies.
People from coming because you mad because you got 2 views.
Five.
You got 2 views and we got 200 views. So now I'm gonna sabotage them because I'm mad. Only we do that. Only we do. White people don't do that. They sitting over there loving each other. Oh yeah, have you seen so and so's video? Go check it out. And now
they do a cooking show live, and they just cook.
They just cook.
They'll be sitting there looking in the chat. Well, yeah, they don't do that. It's us,
and they pass people on to each other.
And let me tell you, once upon a time, Joseph used to be like Shamel, and he would tell me on camera while we was live, Shamel, why you talking about that person? We don't need to be promoting nobody. I said, Joseph, we in a community now. I want people around me to win. I want to be in the winner's circle. I want to be around the people that we all thinking the same, or we on the same level. We want to win. We want to be successful at this.
And I agree with that. But at the same time, names that he was saying when we would come in their chat, they never even acknowledged the fact that we were there.
You're right.
I have no problem with saying your name and telling people to go to your channel. Absolutely none. But when I'm in your chat, and now, you know our channel is the McRae Kingz. But you want to say, hi, Joseph and Tramel.
Or hi, McRae's.
But
yeah,
that's not going to bring nobody to our channel.
What you talking about, too,
but we sitting there saying your channel name, hi to you, when I know your real name.
Right.
I can just say your name.
Right.
Or he's sitting in the video talking about something you did, and he could have just said your name. But he said your channel name.
Right.
Send right now, people that watch me in Tramel that didn't even know you existed watch you.
Right.
But nobody watch us unless they just happen to stumble upon us. Because it was always hi Joseph, hi Tramel, never hi McRae Kingz. So no, I'm not gonna let him keep saying that person's name.
Right.
No, I'm gonna stop him because I see what you're doing.
Right.
Because you don't want us to win.
Right.
You don't.
Right.
You can sit and say it all day long, but your actions show me that you don't want us to win.
Right.
And then when I watch the content that people put out, I can see who they want to win versus who they don't.
Right.
So for me, it's like, I don't have time. I ain't got beef with you. You cool with me. But I just know your name will never be said on my channel.
Exactly.
Because you won't say our name. That's why I would do that. Because it's like, even with another person that's real big, I noticed that everybody could retweet. Everybody could make comments. And they would just say stuff and thank them and what have you. But whenever it was us, it was ignored.
Right.
It was never said. It was like it didn't happen or whatever. And I'm like, okay, stop saying that person's name.
Yeah,
they really don't need our help. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie, that they don't need us to say their name.
Right.
Because they got millions of YouTube viewers. But at the same time, you're not saying my name, I guess, because you think I'm too small. Or you think whatever. But then when Tramel catches you off guard and calls you, you know exactly who we are. Because the first words out of your mouth was, how's your husband? So if you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't have known he was married to a man.
Right.
So that lets me know that you sitting in the bushes and you feel some kind of way. or you just feel we ain't big enough yet and we trying to ride your coattails, which I get. I understand that. But at the same time, when you sitting there boosting everybody else up, and then, you know, we really honestly love and like you,
right?
And you paying us death. All you doing is making me like, okay,
rolled out the red carpet for me.
I still like you. I'm not mad at it, but I get it. I see it. And it is what it is. I'm still going to watch you. I'm not going to not watch you.
Right.
But I get it.
But I ain't going to mention your name.
But I'm right. And I'm going to use that you think we trying to ride your coattails. And I ain't got a problem with that. If that's what you thought or if that's what you think, I'm cool with that. Because you don't know. So, you know, it is what it is at this point. And that's why I just stopped him from saying certain people's names, and I pointed it out to him, like, look at what happened. He ain't got to
stop me now, because now I know. See, that's like when I schedule my interviews. Like I have so up close and personal. We have a couple of interviews set, but there were certain celebrities that I set up interviews with that think that I'm going to send them a message every single 5 minutes. Thinking I'm going to beg you for an interview. No, I'm not going to beg you for an interview. I'm going to move on to the next thing. I'm going to move right on to the next thing. And I ain't mad. You ain't always got to be mad. And I ain't mad. I mean, that's what y'all got to stop doing. Stop being mad and start saying, it's okay. It's okay. It wasn't meant for me to do that interview with you. But it's meant for me to do that interview with you. I'm going to do it. That's it.
It's not even that. If you don't want to do it, just say
no.
I'm not interested. I can't get mad at that.
Right.
I can't. You can't get mad if somebody doesn't want to be bothered with you. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It happened. We went to somebody and I told them, check out our channel. We wanted to do an interview. They said, well, at this time, I'm not interested. I said, okay, cool. And moved on. I can't be mad at that.
Right.
I can't be mad at that. I can't, but at least you didn't leave me on saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. And every time I'm trying to schedule it, you don't show up.
But there's people that would drag you.
Right. Just
would drag him
you along thinking that you.
Yeah.
Or
there's people that would drag him just because
you said no.
Right.
I'm not that person. I'm not. It's
right.
Like, okay, whatever, and move on.
Right.
I'm not trying to do all of that. It ain't.
You know why,
necessary.
Joseph? One of the main reasons why is the way we've been conditioned. And the way we've been conditioned is if somebody say no, oh, you think you better than me. That's not always true.
No.
It's not always true. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people out there that really think that they better than you. But that's not always true. No, you know, sometimes we hear what we want to hear instead of opening up our damn ears and listening to everything. Stop hearing what you want to hear and listen to the whole story. Listen.
But one thing that I have noticed about YouTube is that a lot of big content creators don't want to be bothered with little people.
Right.
Which is fine. Because you just think we want you here so we could boost our ratings. I get it. But at some point, y'all need to remember you were here.
Right.
You were right where we are.
Right.
So I get it. But at the same time, like, for example, I'll give you an example. When Tramel started telling people I was on dialysis, I was pissed. I was like, why are you telling people this? It's nobody's business. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. I was mad. But then people started inboxing me because it happened on Facebook. People started inboxing me saying, oh my God, I didn't know, I am too. And then all of a sudden I'm getting all this positive response from what he said. I had to sit back and realize somebody exposed to me, they have a kidney now. They ain't had to tell me nothing. But they knew I was going through at the time that I found out. And they exposed to me their whole dialysis story. That people don't even know that this person was on dialysis because they hid it from everybody they knew except one person.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, well, if somebody helped me, who am I not to help somebody else? Like, somebody took it upon themselves to help me. And all these people now are in my inbox telling me they are on it, they need help, they want to know information and stuff like that, and how, you know, I don't look like I'm on anyway, and I really don't. But, and I ain't nothing but God, but it made me realize that somebody helped me, so now it's my turn to help somebody else. Even though I didn't want him to do that, with him doing it, I didn't shut down. I didn't tell these people none of their business. I reached out to them and I helped them. because somebody helped me. But a lot of people don't have that attitude. A lot of people just, well, get there like I did and keep it moving. And I get it. I get the selfish attitude. I do. But at the same time, everybody ain't trying to ride your coattails. Some people just really genuinely like you and want to interview you because they really want to talk to you, and that's the only way they can get to talk to you.
And some content creators really need your help because they want to win. What's hurting you helping them win?
Right.
What's hurting you helping them win? What's hurting you? There's several people on these YouTube streets on this blog that mimic Joseph and I. I don't get mad. I ain't mad at him. I mean, you don't work the same way. We don't drip the same. We don't drip the same. So I'm honored. If somebody want to mimic the way we interact with each other, which ain't easy to do, because y'all don't never know what y'all gonna get when y'all come on here. If somebody want to mimic that, then by all means, y'all go right on ahead. But know this, we don't drip the same. We don't drip the same. And that ain't got nothing to do with me feeling like I'm better than you or nothing like that. That has to do with authenticity, and that has to do with I'm Tramel and that's Joseph, and y'all are somebody else. We don't drip the same, baby. But if you need my help, if you come to me and say, Tramel, what are you doing? What are you doing to be successful? If I can help you in any way, I'm going to help you. If I can. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting everybody to win. What's wrong with having that attitude? Because when everybody wins, we are all happy. Yes. So the next time you get a message from a content creator or from somebody in your chat and they're asking you something, if you can help them, help them. If you can help them, help them. If you can't help them, then it's okay. But don't have the attitude that I'm not going to help them just because I don't want them to be successful. See, because that breaches your success. That hinders your success. Because there may come a time when you need somebody. There may come a time when you need somebody. And that time comes and ain't nobody gonna want to do nothing for you. Then you turn out to be this bitter person that puts a cat in a damn pot and boils it on social media just to get attention. That's what happens. That's what happens to those people. They didn't want to help. They were just thinking about themselves. That's what happens. Honestly.
That note, I'm going to get me something to eat.
Okay, me too. I'm hungry.
Especially after I expelled everything I ate.
I made the most amazing spaghetti yesterday. Yes, I did.
It was cute.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was cute.
It was amazing, Joseph. You know it was amazing. But anyway, guys, please make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. Joseph, tell them what those are.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you can, share us out. And if you want to become part of McRae Kingz Kingdom, hit that join button. We would love for you to be a knight at the round table. Also, make sure you check out the McRae Kingz Boutique for our new Dare to Be Different merchandise, as well as McRae King merchandise. We have them both up in there. Also, make sure you check out Blogs and Fiction, who is also a part of Dare to Be Different.
Yes.
What you get here is similar to what you get there, just in a different way.
But it's not the same, trust me.
Right, just in a different way.
Yes.
So if you enjoy me and Tramel, you will definitely love Blogs and Fiction.
Oh, yes, you will.
Trust me on that.
Oh, yes, you will.
And also,
If you want to send me a Coach bag, you can go to the Coach outlet. You got the PO boxes. No, I'm just playing, y'all.
If you have merchandise that you want us to promote for you, just feel free to send it to our PO box, and we will promote your products. As well as shout out to PepsiCo and Powerade and Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, shout out. And if you want to donate to the McRae Kingz platform, know that all your donations go towards our platform. We are in desperate needs of lighting,
The CashApp is right there, the MKingz.
I look like the ghost.
If you want to donate to the platform, feel free to donate to the platform.
Yes.
And there was something else I was going to say, and I totally forgot. I totally forgot. But anyway.
We'll just write it down for tomorrow.
It won't be effective tomorrow.
I was just trying to help.
And that's, I guess, part of turning 50.
Yeah.
In 3 months.
Listen, let me tell you something. You turn 50, after 50, honey, everything gonna make sense. But at the same time, you're gonna walk into a room.
The only thing that don't make sense, well, I'm not gonna say
you're gonna walk into a room, child, and be
if
like,
I say what I was gonna say, we'll be here for another 20 minutes, honey.
No, I'm serious. You're gonna walk into a room and you're gonna be like, why did I walk into this room?
I do that now.
That
ain't surprising.
That's a good thing. That mean the only advice I'm gonna give y'all that's turning 50 or older is hit your senior butt.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why I said it won't be effective tomorrow. So, if you saw Speak Your Truth with Roxanne.
Oh yeah.
The second part of her interview with Tremel, I believe she said she's
Saturday.
Probably going to release it on Saturday.
Yes.
So make sure you have subscribed and set that
and it's getting amazing reviews. Oh
alert
my God.
bell so you know when that video is dropped. So part 2, I believe, is going to be on Saturday. I don't know what time. So just make sure you subscribe to her channel and hit that alert bell so that you can be alerted when part 2 comes. And if you haven't seen part 1, just go to the community wall. It's there. And definitely watch part 1 of Speak Your Truth. Is it Speak Your Truth?
Yes, Speak Your Truth with Roxanne.
Speak Your Truth with Roxanne.
I'm showing this to Joseph because I want him to read this because I'm not really in the mood to read this one. Could you please read one? That's one of the comments. That's one of the comments that people left. That's some of the comments that people left about the interview that she did with me. I didn't know. I really didn't know how heartfelt that interview was. It was it wasn't an easy interview for me to do. And I did it in hopes that I would help others that either endured the same thing that I did. I did it to help others. Never did I expect the comments and some of the rage, some of the anger that people felt about what happened to me. I didn't expect that, and I did not expect the love and support that people have been giving, not only Roxanne, but myself as well. Thank you so very much. And I thank you guys that went over there and watched the interview. And if you have not watched it, go over and watch it. It is not an easy interview to watch. They had people just, they had to leave because, they got emotional about it. But I did it. I really did it to help others. I really wanted to help others, Joseph. And thank you, Roxanne. Thank you so very much for the platform, for the opportunity. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about winning. We help one another. We help each other. So shout out to Roxanne of Speak Your Truth, and shout out to the A-Team. Shout out to all you content creators. And know that we are a community. We are a community of people, and we all want you to win. Even if you don't want us to win. We all want you to win. Mm-hmm. With that being said, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
it's Team McRae.
All damn day.
Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon.